Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When you tune in to Live with Kelly and Mark, you usually expect Kelly Ripa's quick wit, sparkling smile, and a comfortable banter with her husband, Mark Consuelos. But on this particular morning, viewers found themselves doing a double take before their coffee had even kicked in. That's because Mark's seat, and perhaps his Speedo, had been filled by none other than Jerry O'Connell, who decided to turn the replacement gig into a full-on fashion moment, or maybe lack of fashion moment. Yes, Jerry O'Connell, actor, host, an occasional master of playful chaos, strutted onto the live set in nothing more than a pair of eye-catching, barely their Speedos, leaving the studio audience gasping, cheering, and giggling all at once. It was part stunt, part statement, and 100% Jerry. From guest host to unexpected fashion, Icon O'Connell is no stranger to Live. Over the years, he's stepped in as guest host whenever the need arose, effortlessly, clicking with Ripa's quick comedic timing, but this time was different. Mark Consuelos was away filming a project, and Jerry seemed to decide that if he couldn't fill Mark's exact shoes, he could at least fill his swimwear. Before anyone even had time to settle into their seats, Jerry bounded onto the stage wearing a tiny, cobalt blue Speedo that looked like it had been designed for maximum beach confidence and minimum fabric use. His toned arms, sculpted chest, and tanned legs drew the kind of applause usually reserved for surprise musical performances. Kelly, ever the professional, and also ever the entertainer, couldn't resist the moment. "Well, this is a first for me," she quipped. "I've had many co-hosts over the years, but never one who came to work looking like they were about to enter an Olympic diving competition." "Why the Speedo?" O'Connell's explanation was pure. "Jerry, listen," he told the audience between laughs, "Mark's a handsome guy. He's got this thing with the Speedos in the summer. He wears them proudly. I figured, if I'm going to be Mark today, I've got to commit. You can't half Mark Consuelos something, you've got to go full Mark Consuelos." He wasn't wrong. Consuelos has become something of a legend for his unabashed Speedo confidence on vacations, often documented in family photos Kelly shares with the world. Jerry, it seems, decided imitation was the sincerest and funniest form of flattery. Audience reactions, laughter, cheers, and social media frenzy. The studio audience erupted in laughter, cheers, and a few exaggerated swoons. Some fans, phones already out, snapped photos that were online within minutes, sparking a mini frenzy on social media. On X, formerly Twitter, one fan wrote, "Jerry O'Connell in a Speedo before 10 a.m. Thank you, daytime TV gods." Another chimed in, "I turned on live for coffee talk and got Magic Mike, morning edition." Instagram was no calmer, with clips of Jerry's entrance making the rounds alongside hashtags like hashtag SPEEDO Jerry, hashtag Live with Kelly and Jerry, and hashtag Not Mad About It. Kelly, single quotes as running commentary throughout the segment. Kelly kept the jokes flowing, balancing humor with the kind of amused disbelief that makes her so good at live television. At one point, she pretended to cover her eyes and said, "I don't know where to look. Do I make eye contact? Do I stare at the floor?" "Jerry, this is a lot of information for morning TV." Jerry responded with mock seriousness, "Kelly, these are very practical. You dry in seconds. You never have to worry about tan lines. And if you have a meeting right after the beach, boom, you're ready. Business casual, minus the business." The fitness factor for all the laughs. There was also no denying that Jerry looked good. Really good. While known for his affable funny guy energy, O'Connell has clearly been putting in time at the gym. His lean muscle tone was proof of hours spent lifting, running, or perhaps preparing specifically for this comedic moment. When asked about his fitness routine, Jerry joked, "Oh, I've been training for this moment my whole life. I call it the just in case you ever have to surprise Kelly Ripa in a Speedo workout." Still, he admitted later in the show that he takes his health seriously, especially as he juggles multiple hosting and acting jobs. "I try to stay active every day," he said, "but honestly, chasing my kids around is the real workout." Behind the scenes, producers' reaction rumor has it that Jerry didn't tell the live producers exactly what he planned. According to a behind-the-scenes staffer, they knew something funny was coming, but not that he'd walk on stage wearing less fabric than a handkerchief. "They were laughing as hard as anyone," the source said. "It's daytime TV. You want those moments that people talk about all day." And Jerry delivered. From scripted roles to live comedy, Gold O'Connell's career has spanned decades. From his breakout role in Stand By Me to starring in TV hits like Sliders, Crossing, Jordan, and Carter. But it's in live, unscripted moments like this that his natural charisma shines. He has this way of going all in on a bit without making it feel forced. Media critic Jenna Vasquez said, "That's why the Speedo moment worked. It wasn't about showing off, it was about committing to the joke, and viewers love that kind of authenticity." Mark Consuelos' inevitable response, of course. It didn't take long for Mark Consuelos to weigh in. From wherever he was filming, Consuelos posted on Instagram, "Jerry, I see you, and I approve. But don't get too comfortable in my seat. Or my Speedo." Kelly read the comment aloud on air, prompting Jerry to feign offense. "Mark, I had this specially fitted. I was going to return it to you, but now I'm keeping it." A morning show masterclass in entertainment in an era where many morning shows struggle to keep audiences engaged. Liv has built a reputation for mixing heartwarming moments with unscripted fun. Jerry's Speedo stunt perfectly captured that formula. Surprise factor. No one saw it coming. Personal connection. It tied directly to an ongoing inside joke about Mark's beach attire. Visual punch. Let's face it, a bright blue Speedo on live TV is going to get attention. Playful banter. Kelly and Jerry kept the conversation light and hilarious. The internet keeps the joke alive. By lunchtime, memes had begun popping up across platforms. One showed Jerry in the Speedo with the caption, "Monday mornings. But make it fashion." Another spliced in a photo of Mark in his own Speedo, challenging fans to vote for Best Dressed Host. Some even jokingly petitioned for a Speedo week on live, though Kelly, laughing, made it clear she was not signing that memo anytime soon. From laughs to lifestyle talk after the segment, Jerry did eventually throw on a robe, though not before milking the moment for all it was worth. Kelly transitioned the conversation into a surprisingly thoughtful discussion about body confidence. "Honestly," Jerry said, "I think we all spend too much time worrying about how we look. If you're healthy, if you feel good, and you're having fun, who cares? Wear the Speedo or don't. Just be you." It was a sentiment that resonated, reminding viewers that sometimes the best way to make people smile is to stop taking yourself so seriously. A moment that will go down in live history. Live with Kelly and Mark has had its share of memorable moments over the years. Cooking disasters, celebrity slip-ups, heartfelt reunions. But Jerry O'Connell's Speedo entrance might just rank among the most unforgettable. Not only did it provide a burst of unexpected humor, but it also showcased the easy, unpredictable charm that keeps viewers tuning in day after day. As one fan tweeted that afternoon, "I didn't know I needed Jerry O'Connell in a Speedo at 9 a.m., but here we are." The last word, when asked if he'd ever do it again, Jerry didn't hesitate. "Oh, absolutely. But next time, maybe leopard print. Gotta keep raising the bar." Whether or not that actually happens, one thing is clear: Jerry O'Connell knows how to make an entrance. And he knows how to keep a morning show audience entertained. And for anyone wondering how Kelly Ripa felt about the whole spectacle, she summed it up perfectly as they went to commercial break. "America, I just want to say, you're welcome."